We're still up and the fishermen are still going, but it's the true fishermen right now in the heat. The guys that aren't really into it are going to lay back out of this heat, maybe fish early in the morning, fish late at night. But your worm fishermen, your topwater, and your crankbait fishermen are all going to be out there right now. Your topwater bite is big right now. It's in the frog, in the buzzbait, but the biggest thing right now is called the yellow magic. And yellow magic outperforms every other popping bait out there.
What makes it special?
It doesn't dive, okay? Most of popping baits, you pop them 3 times, on the 4th pop, they're gonna submerge. These will never submerge. You can pop them as fast as you want and as slow as you want. And a lot of them have the glitter on the belly where the other baits don't have the glitter. Yeah, these spro frogs and spro popping frogs. They're the #1 selling frog out on the market. Normally this time of year, the popper is the biggest, but I think across the board, they're about selling even this year as far as the regular frog and the popping frog. Your whites, your blacks, your brim colors, all are your best sellers.
Are you seeing any of these work better or not, or hearing better results from things on certain lakes, or is it pretty much anywhere?
It's pretty much across the board when it comes to a frog. Green sometimes, but normally your whites and your blacks and your brim colors are your best selling colors. Right now it's the big 10-inch, 11-inch worms, and the old monster is the #1 selling worm on the market.
Tell me a little bit about them, different colors, what are you hearing about them?
Yeah, at this moment your blacks and your blues is what you're after. Junebug red, blueberry, black emerald, plum apple, red bug. They're all big right now.
Same question before you ask you about the frog. I mean, are these universal, any bodies of water, or are you seeing them work a little bit better in different places?
The worm's going to work a little better in different places. So where your blues and your plums are going to work great on Caddo. Some of your clear water lakes, your purples and your blues like Junebug, Candy Bug work better.
This year, more than ever, we've seen such a rush in the fishing world. We've talked about this before. How much of an effort do you try to find what people are looking for, even though it's a challenge? But what do you do for people? What do you try for them as far as if they come in saying, I'm looking for this?
Then I'll go to every vendor that I've got and I have access to find out if I can get the product for them. In fact, I do this every day. I research every vendor out there, and I'll even take extra steps sometimes past that to make sure something happens. Well, it's the same across the board for every industry out there. They shut down for COVID and they reopened back up, but fishing never shut down, and fishing doubled. The amount of people fishing doubled during this period of time. So your retailer's running out. He's buying everything that he can from a wholesaler, more than he's ever bought before. The wholesaler had no way to replenish because the manufacturer had shut down and had to reboot. So companies like Zoom, they're gonna stop making all the special order colors and shoot only as much as they can of basic colors.